Barakah Allah Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Makakwadash. Yahweh being the name of the Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai being the name of the Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and for teaching me this 100% truth according to the scriptures. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, the brothers and the very few sisters who are walking in this truth with all sincerity and meekness, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, but most importantly of all, having faith in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, and enduring. So this short lesson is going out to the flock of Israel, the sheep of Israel, right? The sheep of the Lord, who is the so-called Black, Spanish, and Native American man and woman. You know, we are the chosen nation. We are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. We are those that have been erased from our heritage, right? So the Spirit jumped on me to make a lesson. I was reading earlier today the book of Exodus, right? And, the Spirit jumped on me because I seen a precept where, it furthermore proves that the man determines the nationality of the child. So, example, if there's a man and a woman, they have a kid, and the man is a so-called, I'm gonna say so-called, I'm gonna use it in today's terms, right, of nationalities. So if the father is a so-called Puerto Rican and the mom is Chinese or she's black, whatever, that child is not mixed. That child is not Puerto Rican and black or Puerto Rican and Chinese. That child is a so-called Puerto Rican, right? So, and the other way around, if the dad is a so-called white man and the mom is black, that child is not white and black. That child is a so-called white person, man, from the tribe of Esau, you see? So you are an Israelite, depending on, depends if your father is an Israelite and you are an Edomite, a so-called white person, if your father is an Edomite. You know, there is no such thing as, a mixed baby. There is no such thing as a mixed person. The Bible proves this. The Bible says it, So, I was reading Exodus, right? And I seen it. I seen a precept where it proved that. I looked into the word and I seen that the wife was a Midian, which is the Arabs. So anyway, let me just, I'm going to go into it right now, right? So first, let me go grab the book of Exodus, chapter 18, right? Exodus chapter 18. I'm going to go to, not Exodus chapter 18, Exodus chapter 2. I'm going to Exodus chapter 2, right? So I'm going to read I'm going to read Exodus chapter 2, verse 1, right? Right here. It says, "And there went a man of the house of Levi and took to wife a daughter of Levi." I want you to focus on the man right now. Don't focus on the woman. Focus on the man, right? "And there went a man of the house of Levi," meaning he was a Levite from the tribe of Levi, "and took to wife a daughter of Levi." Now, verse 2, "And the woman conceived and bare a son, and when she saw him that he was a goodly child, she hid him in 3 months." This is talking about Moses, right? So let's jump all the way down. We're going to jump straight to the point for time's sake. If you want to read Exodus chapter 2 and get an understanding, then you can read it on yourself, right? It's Exodus chapter 2. So we're going to go straight down to the point, right? Salakia. We're going to go, where is it at? Right here. Woman. I'm trying to see where it says. Right here, verse 10. And right, Exodus chapter 2, verse 10. "And the child grew, and she brought him unto Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. And she called his name Moses." You see? Moses. So now we know that this is talking about Moses, that child, right? "And she said, because I drew him out of water." Now, Moses is a Levite, right? Why? Because his father was a Levite, right? Now, the mother doesn't determine the nationality. Now, he married a Levite woman because that was his choice. He wanted to marry a Levite woman from the tribe of Levi. But the point I want you to see is that Moses' father was a man from the house of Levi, right? Now, we're going to go to Exodus chapter 18. Exodus chapter 18, right? Now, it says, when Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, right, heard of all that Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, had done for Moses and for Israel, his people. Whose people? The people of Moses, right? Because Jethro, his father-in-law, is not an Israelite. His father-in-law is a Midianite. He's a priest of Midian. He's a Midianite, right? He's a descendant of Midian. So, and the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt. Now, I'm gonna read the NLT version right here on the right. When Moses' father-in-law Jethro, the priest of Midian. Now, if you go into that word Midian, let's go into the word Midian.
Strong's H4080, Midian. Midian.
Midian, right? It says Midian. I'm trying to, right here. Midian or Midianite, which means strife, right? Because names have meaning. Just like the name Moses means drawn. Letter A, it says son of Abraham by Keturah. So you see, Midian goes back to Abraham. He was a son of Abraham by his wife named Keturah, and progenitor of the tribe of Midianites or Arabians. You see? So, going back to Moses' father-in-law, he was Arabian. He's an Arabic man. That will make his daughter what? An Arabic woman, right? Focus on that. Listen on that, right? That will make his daughter, Jethro's daughter, an Arabic woman, right? Which is Moses' wife, right? You get what I'm saying? So now we go into Exodus chapter 2, verse 22. Exodus chapter, was it 2? Yeah, Exodus 2, chapter 22. Now, I'm gonna start at verse 21. Right here. And Moses was content to dwell with the man, with Jethro, and he gave Moses Zipporah, his daughter. So Jethro, the Midianite, gave his daughter to wife to Moses. And she bare him a son, and he called his name Gershom. For he said, I have been a stranger in a strange land. Right? So Moses had a son with Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, the Midianite, the Arabic so-called today, right? So if you go into the word Gershom, right here in verse 22, right? Go into the word Gershom, interlinear concordance. Gershom.
Strong's H1647, Gershom. Gershom.
You see Gershom, which means right here, Gershom is a foreigner. Remember, he said, I have named him Gershom, for I am a foreigner in a foreign land. Firstborn son of Moses and Zipporah. Firstborn son of Levi, man. You see that? Of Levi. Why doesn't it say Levi or Midianite? Right? It don't say Levi or Midianite. It says a firstborn son of Levi. Why? Because Moses is from the tribe of Levi, man. That's why. Going back to his father being a Levi also in Exodus chapter 2, verse 1. I'm going to finish off with that. I'm going to read the NLT version. About this time, a man and woman from the tribe of Levi got married. The woman became pregnant and gave birth to a son. Now, if you go to verse 10, that son will be who? Later, when the boy was old. Shalakia. I'm going to read it again. Exodus chapter 2, verse 10. It says, later, When the boy was older, his mother brought him back to Pharaoh's daughter, who adopted him as her own son. The princess named him Moses. You see? So Moses was born from a man from the tribe of Levi, which Moses' son Gershom had a son with a Midianite woman who was supposedly an Arab, right? And Gershom, when we went into the definition of that, right? 22, right? Gershom, right? Gershom, right here, right? That's his name. If you go into it, it'll say firstborn of Levi. You see? Doesn't say Levi or Midianite. Proven to you, right? That there is no such thing as a mixed race. There's no such thing as black and Puerto Rican, black and white. There's no such thing as that. The father determines what nationality the son or daughter is. If your father is a so-called Puerto Rican, and that's what the son or daughter is. The son is going to be a Puerto Rican, or the daughter is going to be Puerto Rican. The father determines the nationality. And how do we know this? Because the Bible proves it, man. The Bible says it. So, you know, and this is the truth, man. The Bible is the truth. You know, so that whole ideology that, oh, you know, you're half and half. No, man, there is no half and half, man. You know, so Lord willing, this was short and edifying and straight.